Hey, what's going on, homeboys? CGOD back in the place to be. Today we're going to be doing some more work on the 79 Caprice Aerocoupe. So, here it is. As you can see, we got her front locked up and stuff. Underneath the hood, it needs a lot of attention, right? So, like, you got stuff like this, holding back hoses. Got stuff like this with no air compressor even on, or no belt even on the compressor. Appears to be locked up, so I mean we could probably even delete that, but we're gonna handle a couple of other issues first. So it needs somewhat of an alignment, right? So we're gonna throw the alignment plates on it, see what she's looking like. As you can see, it didn't have an air cleaner, so we picked up one of these Edelbrock Johnnies. So that is gonna be the first thing to go on, which I mean it already basically comes complete. We should be able to just come set it on that old girl. You know what I mean? So, see if we can do this. Oh yeah. Beautiful. There you go. So now we got that on there. So she's been having kind of an issue where whenever it's cold, she doesn't like to start, right? Or she doesn't like to idle, doesn't like to stay idling. So hopefully this will help. But I also think the last time I added some coolant to it, and we started to leak a little bit, like after it had warmed up. So I got underneath of it. Hold on, let me reach over there. For some reason it seems closer from the passenger side. But so basically we're just threading on the nut now. I don't know how tight this is supposed to be, but I think that's good. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, that's for sure. So, I mean, that thing is on there now. Got a little bit of chrome in the engine bay. Does have chrome valve covers also. Kind of hard to see though, like I said. So if we delete this, you definitely be able to see it better. It still has a lot of like emission stuff, but we come underneath, and down here, which is going to be very hard to see, but there's a freeze plug right there on the engine block. Let me see if I can get my phone light on it for you guys. So yeah, that freeze plug there, you could see it has like a little bit of rust, corrosion. You know, like it's seen some stuff. So we're actually leaking coolant from there. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get that out. And I got, let me get up. Oh. Alright, so as I was saying, I went and I picked up this one, which is like an expansion plug. So hopefully we should be able to remove that corroded freeze plug. Put this in there, and you tighten down this nut, and it'll expand to be able to seal up your block. And then we'll fill it back up with coolant, you know, run through the whole thing. Basically doing kind of like a little bit of maintenance to it, you know. That way we can get it running and driving good. Haven't really driven it too much due to the alignment being bad and leaking coolant. So that's next up on the list, boys. So I mean, as you can see, we got our air cleaner on there, so that's pretty legit. Doesn't interfere with anything, looks clean. I drove it to the gas station, put some gas, and you can, like, without a filter on it, you can hear it like whistle from it sucking in air. So that was the idea behind that, and it just looks cleaner, and you won't pick up unwanted debris into the motor. So next things next, boys. I actually got some other stuff on this emblem here. I got these little, like, the filler pieces to be able to add in where the holes are at, you know what I mean? So we're probably going to be putting that on as well today. And it should be pretty gangster. Hopefully we can get that plug out, stick our expansion plug in, and we'll be moving right along, boys. So let me get to it. Alright, so after a little bit of fighting with it, we got the old freeze plug out. Pretty sure it was steel. As you could see, all the rust and stuff. And this also happens like if people use water instead of coolant, like 100% water, it will cause the steel freeze plugs to rust out. But let's see if this will even work. Yeah, it looks like it should work perfect. So this, you don't have to use any sealer or anything. It literally says just install dry. Basically, this has to go in, and it has to go like beyond where the freeze plug goes. You know what I'm saying? So like as you can see, it's deeper. So that it goes in, and then this will push out and actually like seal from the inside out. So that's how that works. And then this is what I was talking about also. So these are little filler pieces for our Caprice logo here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. The instructions from eBay say to use silicone, but I'm going to use this super glue gel. I just use this shit for everything. It's really good stuff. And it has some holes, you know what I mean? So as you like install one of them, you can apply super glue and then basically like adhere it from both sides. That way it's stuck on just really good, you know what I mean? But yeah, boys, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to apply some glue, put it on, apply some glue, put it on, and then etc., etc. And then I'm going to go ahead and jam this bad boy into the block and use this 1/2 inch on a 1/4 inch drive extension to tighten it up. It says to just do it like a few turns, so it should be good though, boys. And we should be flossing with these little pieces and this glue, boys. Yeah. And then I'm gonna add this here coolant. I added coolant before, you know, but like I said, I was running it, and eventually, you know, it just all leaked out of that freeze plug that was all corroded out. So that's where we're at. And yeah, and then we'll be able to turn it on after adding coolant and all that good stuff and see how our intake sounds. Yeet. Alright, boys, so easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. We done got that put on. As you can see now, our emblem looks like an emblem. It doesn't look incomplete, you know. It looks real gangsta now. Kind of hard to see, but either way. And then coming underneath the car, boys, easy money. Oh. Well, not really easy money. Kind of a mission to get under here, but there you can see it. So we now got our new plug installed. Sits right up against the block. Put it up in there. Tightened her down real good. I've already added some more coolant, but I guess one jug wasn't enough for how much it lost, so I'm gonna have to go buy some more. But we should be juking, boys. Should be a lot better now that that's plugged up. So yeah, now we can begin like the cleaning process. Now that it's actually fixed up, boys. Because there's no point in cleaning it if it's just gonna blow stuff everywhere. Also, I don't know if the seals are out on this side, but like as you could see, this side is like filthy with oil. So I don't know if the cylinder needs new seals, or maybe like the end cap just wasn't tight, because whenever I was messing with it, I did tighten it up a little bit, and I can't really tell if it's leaking again, but it's staying locked up now. Before, like I would assume it would leak down, so I might just try to tighten this one up too, because you could see how bad this one leaks. Like, look at my shaft here, boys. No homo. Like, you know what I mean? It just leaks terribly. It even has a puddle on the floor with how bad it leaks back here. I bet you it's leaked down to the point... Nah, not really. But you can tell that that side kind of like leaks down. I haven't had it up for that long, you know? And like you could see, it got my diff just completely messed up with oil down there. So yeah, boys, like I said, she needs a little bit of maintenance, you know? Like, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. But we got her juking, kind of. So, yeah. Pretty killer stuff. Hook up our 24 volts right here. A little switch action for you guys. But, yeah, brothers. That's going to do it about for now. I got this piece over here that fell off, too. So, we're going to be... giving some attention to that. Other than that, I threw the plates on it and just did kind of like a half-ass alignment, because I need to get it running and driving good first, you know, before I can go around and check in the alignment and all that good stuff. So cross your fingers, boys. That should be the next video though. For now, we got our Caprice emblem all juked up. I wonder if it looks better like this. Yeah, kind of, huh? Whole car needs a wash. But yeah, see, we got all this EGR stuff here. Like, it's just really not needed. We could pull that out, pull out everything. The heater clearly doesn't work because it's not even hooked up. So we might even just completely gut the entire HVAC, boys. But we're barely starting on this project. I know I've had it for a little while now, but y'all know how I am. I got projects on top of projects, you know. One day, boys, one day. But yeah, let me fire it up and we'll see what she sounds like, even though it's missing a little bit of coolant. I just want to hear it run with that intake on there, see if maybe it's a little bit better. And also see if we got a preliminary leak as well, because if our seal or our plug is good, then it shouldn't leak even now. You know what I mean? It should be able to build pressure there and still not leak. So wish me luck, boys. Alright, so she's running a lot better, topped up with fluid. So far we're leak free. I did wash it just a hair, so I mean, you can see our diff has a little bit of oil on it again, but I mean, it's a little bit cleaner than it once was, you know. Still a little oily. Over here, our control arms looking a little chrome. So far, no leaks. That's good. Got our steering wheel straight. Look at that. Clean, boys. Clean. Kind of hard to see. D's clean. Woo! Emblem. Looking sick. There we got our Caprice fully locked up there. Looking mean, boys. Next thing, I might actually try and work on this booty kit. Do a little bit of modifications to it, but nothing too drastic. Just wanted to kind of like sit more flat up and down instead of towards the back. But yeah, listen to her purr. See, and there we have our like toned down idle, because I had just turned it on, you know, but we're leak free, so that's badass. Look, you can see all of our suspensions. I'm gonna have to cut off these mounts here. These are the old mounts for the old 4-link, but yeah, it's looking pretty mint though, boys. You see our exhaust there? See, let me actually go around and show you our issue with the exhaust. So if you look here, this is all the way up. So whenever we lay the car down, our 4-link just like mashes that thing. It broke the exhaust mount, but either way, it needs to all basically be redone. Sounds like it's got a bunch of leaks. That muffler's all torn up. It's got a mean hole too, I noticed, which is right here on the other side of this pipe, so that's why it sounds like that. But yeah, we're gonna address all that stuff as it comes along, you know. But for now, boys, this is how we're sitting on it, boys. Killer. But yeah, this is how we're looking, boys, on that box Chevy, boys. Got that moon roof. Interior looking clean. But yeah, she started up nice now. Everything works. Lots better. Hella smooth. Still need to clean this up. You might be able to see here it has like old glue residue. So I need to still take that off. It had a little chrome strip there that I did not really like. But other than that, the car is looking real clean. Runs and drives pretty sick. I like it, boys. But that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. I wanted you guys to see, you know, a little bit of maintenance, a couple of little things that we're doing here. But that's going to be it, boys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more on the Caprice, then stay tuned, because it's going to be coming, boys. Whether you like it or not. But this is going to be it, boys. I'll catch y'all in the next one, where we should be doing a little bit of an alignment. And we're probably going to mix alignment and booty kit adjustments in the same video. So just stay tuned, boys, and I'll catch y'all there. Later.